Hello everyone, it's great to see your smiling faces. My name is Victor Prasad. I'm a real estate broker associate here in Cape Coral, Florida. In today's video, we're talking about the gopher tortoise and how to mitigate them when you're getting ready to build or early research prior to purchasing some vacant land or lot in the area. So roll the intro. When purchasing land in Cape Coral, we have an animal called the gopher tortoise. They are federally and state protected as an endangered species. They like to make their burrows in upland areas with cut grass and loose soil for them to make their den. Here's a picture of what they look like. And what their habitat looks like. Some quick key points are there is one gopher tortoise per den, and it's extremely rare to have more than one gopher tortoise in a den at a time. Having a gopher tortoise removed versus having them relocated on the same property is easier and better for the animal in the long term. You can still build a house with a gopher tortoise on the lot only if they are within a minimum distance and free from being disturbed from where the project's actually being constructed. On-site relocation is an option for projects which impact 10 or fewer gopher tortoises burrows, with the requirement that relatively small portion of the parcel be left in its natural state and undisturbed during clearing and construction activities. In some cases, projects with 10 or more burrows may qualify for an on-site relocation, but are reviewed on a case-by-case basis, and the on-site recipient area will likely be considered a larger than the minimum requirements outlined below. The recipient area must be a minimum of 750 square feet with a minimum width of 10 feet. The recipient area must also be located and adjacent to suitable gopher tortoise habitat off-site, cannot be surrounded by developed parcels or on a canal. The recipient area must be located as far away from roadways as possible, typically the rear of the parcel that is being proposed. No structures of any kind, building, pool, septic, etc., can be proposed within 20 feet of the recipient area. Sod and landscape plants are allowed. If you have more than 10 burrows, the excavation cost and the fee to the state both increase because it triggers a different permit for them. There are several other moving parts to consider. The applicant for the tortoise permit must be the current landowner, so you are not going to be able to start the process until you own it. FWC will require a site plan showing the location of the home as a part of the application. FWC requires that the applicant be set up as a user in their database. The mitigation company usually handles that for you, but they will need some info for you to set that up. They will not give you that approval until you have an active building permit in-house with them. They are not allowed to capture tortoises if the forecast low temperature is below 50 degrees at the recipient site for a 72-hour window after they will be released. So sometimes you might lose a week or two during the winter because of the weather. If you found one piece of information in this video helpful in any way, it would be greatly appreciated if you would consider liking this video, which will help my channel being found through YouTube's algorithm. Thank you in advance. Rolling into the cost for 2022, assuming that the lot is a half acre and you have 10 gopher tortoise burrows or less, they have a flat fee for handling that portion of permitting and relocation. For the year of 2022, the relocation cost is $2,230. That includes the mitigation company doing the field work, preparing and submitting the application, providing a backhoe to excavate the burrows, and paying the state application fee of $230. If you are unable to meet the requirements for an on-site relocation, they will be required to take the tortoises to a permitted recipient site. Right now, the fees are $6,000 per tortoise. And again, this is for August 2022 for pricing. Double check to see what the current pricing are in the area. If you choose to go with the mitigation company, then they will coordinate with your contractor for pouring concrete and getting started with the actual construction process and prepare the site 48 hours prior to construction to ensure that no gopher tortoises return. And if they do, they have time to have them removed, so the construction schedule is not impacted. All right, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you found some value in this video. If you're thinking or even considering relocating to Southwest Florida, be sure to call, text, or email me. I'd love the opportunity to connect with you. And if you want to know more about working, living, or playing here in Southwest Florida, then if you haven't already, be sure to smash that subscribe button, click that bell notification so you're kept up to date with the latest content. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, own more real estate. Oh, shit. Kicked this whole thing. I kicked this whole thing the wrong way. That was funny.